Hi guys, welcome to Torque, or Torque Power Productions. We wanted to do a quick who, what, when, where, how, why video. If you're watching this on the day it dropped, it's New Year's, Happy New Year's. If you're joining us after that, welcome. We hope that you like, subscribe. We would like to see you come back and visit us more often. We'll start with the who. Again, we're Torque, or Torque Power Productions. My name's Keith. And our channel is mainly about motorsports, car, boat, motorcycle related content, fair amount of racing, motorcycle, drag racing, cars and motorcycles. We've been doing this for quite a long while, and we've had a handful of people tell us we should do a YouTube, so here we are. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed doing these things and continue to do these things and bring you along on the ride. Like I said, my name's Keith. I'm the main host, I guess, of the show. You'll see characters flow in and out, family members, friends. So hopefully it's an interesting time for everybody. The what, like I said, what we're about, mainly motorsport stuff. There's a Trans Am behind me, which will be probably one of the main castmates of mine. Throughout the beginning of the channel, at least. We've decided that we're gonna build a street car. It's got quite a few miles, so you'll see us update it, repair it. We're gonna do some transmission changes, Holley EFI stuff. So it should be a good project to keep everyone entertained and bring you along on our ride. You'll see some boat content. We have an older boat, so we're working on keeping her running and looking stellar and operating stellar for our family to enjoy, so we'll bring you along with some of that. We do some off-road stuff. We do have a 2022 Bronco Outer Banks. You'll get to see later here in this video. There'll be a feature video on that vehicle. Unfortunately, we started doing this after we had built like 3 vehicles that we use on the regular for entertainment purposes. So there's the Trans Am, which you will get to see the build. There's the Bronco. There's a 2021 Mustang GT that we've customized quite a bit. It's a street car. It's our nice, fast car. Then we have our tow vehicle, which is a 2017 F-250 diesel truck. So mainly with that, it's going to be maintenance on the diesel truck or fixing things as they happen. It's our tow vehicle. So we use it to tow our race car to the track, our boat to the lake, motorcycles, our RV, which is a toy hauler, and we used to go to the tracks for motorcycle stuff. So that's kind of what you can expect to see on the show. We hope to post on Sunday nights. That's our goal starting out. I'm hoping to have enough to do weekly content, but that's kind of our plan. We're gonna start off with some stuff with, like I said, fixing the boat. You're gonna come along for that. We want to make sure we are making meaningful, honest content. I'm not a professional mechanic. I have a full-time job. So like I said, I was told that we do fun things and then we should bring folks along on YouTube. So here we are. Feel free to add comments of things you'd like to see when we post videos. If there's things that we did that you didn't like or that you thought were boring or too drawn out, that's what we're looking for. We want to entertain and make sure it's valuable content for everyone watching. So like I said, Sunday nights is the goal to start out. We're hoping to do either weekly or bi-weekly content so that we're posting frequently enough, again, to keep watchers engaged, but not so frequently that we run out of things super fast. The how, well, how this video is being brought to you is sponsored by me. Like I said, I have a full-time job. We rent a shop here to do videos and work here. We're not in any way paid, sponsored, nothing. We do this out of the love of the the motorsport community, what we're doing and what we do, and bringing that content to you guys. We are launching an online store. You can go to torquepp.com if you want to support us. The help would be spectacular. Again, this is all being funded personally. There's going to be some shirts like the one that we have on here. Lots of fun, like sayings, race stuff. Go check out the site. It's going to have new shirts. There's stickers. We're working on hats. It's very new, just like the site is new, or the channel is new. So we want to make sure that we're bringing you the top notch of everything. The shirts and merch sales really helps us. So we really appreciate your support if you go check out torquepp.com. Why? Why are we doing this? Well, again, we were told by several people that we should adventure down this road and see what it's all about. So we got some GoPros and some other cameras, and we want to try and see if we can give this YouTube thing a go. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure there's plenty to learn, and I'm going to make plenty of mistakes. One of my goals with this channel is to be extremely transparent and honest. So when I do make mistakes, you'll get to see it. I will say that I too am a watcher of YouTube, and my favorite creators are the ones that they're not editing out when they make a mistake, or when they put something completely together and they've missed something and they have to take it all back apart. I have a handful of favorite creators myself that are go-tos in the off-road community, the drag racing community, even boating. I enjoy fishing quite a bit. There may be some content on here where we do some kayak fishing and bring you guys along for that if there's interest. We're pretty adventurous. My whole family is, honestly. So I hope to maybe be able to bring some of that to you. But again, comment. Make sure you let us know what it is you're looking for if we're not doing something that's entertaining. Because the last thing we want to do is put forth all this effort to record videos and make content that, quite honestly, is garbage and boring. You know, my personal goal is to do this and to do it right. I'm new to this. I don't claim to be a professional YouTuber, content creator, mechanic, nothing. But I do have some skills, and I've been blessed with a great family and friends. So especially the drag racing community, I've had a handful of childhood friends who are far smarter than I am, and I'm sure you'll see them around on the channel as time progresses, because I will have to lean on them for help. I don't know everything. I use YouTube University just like all of you. There's plenty of things that I have an idea how it works, but I may go watch a handful of YouTubes and I find out, like, hey, don't do this when you take it apart because XYZ happens. For instance, Terminator X EFI, if you have the dash, the Pro Dash, and you do an update with the Pro Dash, it causes issues, and it causes connectivity issues from what I've read and seen on YouTube Universities. So I use it the same way you guys do. I do not think that what I'm producing is going to be how-to videos. If anything, I'm producing what not to do videos because I'm sure I'll make plenty of mistakes. So we appreciate you watching. Walk you around and show you a handful of the vehicles. Kind of let you see a little bit of what we're doing here. So hopefully it's worth, you coming back for more. So that being said, let's show you some cars. All right, as promised, main character or castmate of mine on the channel will be this 2000 WS6 Trans Am. It's a T-top car, has like 243,000 miles on it. We bought it that way intentionally. I know it has a rear main leak, lots of miles. It's a great core and start to the car. So this guy here is going to be our main focus to start out. I know Ford products pretty well. I've been in the Mustang world since I was 17-ish. So this is my first jaunt also into the General Motors and LS community. I'm very excited to learn it. But I will also say that I have learned a lot just in getting started with this car. She's high mileage. She's in great shape as far as the body. I'll kind of walk around here and show you guys and get you a little bit of some shots here. She's in great shape overall. I know that the suspension on her is worn out. I know that the motor, like I said, this LS1 has 243,000 miles on it. Our goal, we've purchased a 5.3 LS, and I think the long-term plan will be to build that as part of the content here, and to we want a turbo. We want to build a turbo. We don't know if we're going to do single or twins yet, but we want to do a turbo 5.3 LS for this car. We did lots of research on, you know, the different LS communities and Trans Am forums and such, and that seems to be a pretty popular swap for this car. I know that I'm going to look at tubular K members. Like I said, the suspension's worn out, so early on our focus is going to be updating and upgrading the suspension on the car. I don't know if I'm going to do UMI, BMR, Midwest chassis. I'm not sure what product I'm going to go with, and we'll share that as we go along. I'm continuing to do some research there. But yeah, the start will be the suspension, the brakes. The brakes feel kind of spongy and old. It's a 25-year-old car, so she's going to need lots of love. TBM, I think, are the brakes that we're going to go with. We're going to do with TBM brakes. We snatched up between Facebook Marketplace and Black Friday deals for Weld Racing. We've got some beadlock rear wheels and some skinny front Weld S71s for the car. So I got to order some tires here and mount those and get it going and on the car. That'll actually probably be one of these few early videos, is me trying to wrestle a beadlock. I don't know quite exactly how that's going to go, but this is going to be the star of the show. We are planning on drag racing this year. We have a local track here, and I think we may try and compete in some street car takeover stuff. I have a cage that I want to put into this, a handful of things. So we've got big plans. We have a Turbo 400 that we purchased that we're going to have built. We're accumulating parts and kind of getting ready to go with that. But this is going to be the core project here. All right, another one of the cars that you'll see featured, and we do a fair amount of adventure stuff with, is our 2022 Bronco Outer Banks. This started off as Outer Banks, the skinny tired kind of G-Wagon looking vehicle, and we've done quite a bit to the vehicle, honestly. So we'll run through, we'll do probably a feature video. Unfortunately, we built most of this after or before we started doing the YouTube. But she's not a parking lot queen. We actually do drive the thing. It sees off-road. Me and another buddy who's a Jeep guy, we usually try and plan some kind of trips and do some off-road stuff. So we'll run through and do an actual feature and kind of explain the build. And there's still some plans for this long term, but yeah, for the most part, she's done where she needs to be done. We did do some kind of cool things. Again, my Jeep buddy is a phenomenal fabricator, welder. He's helped us countless times. We did a switch box mount that before any manufacturers were doing kind of what we did, we did it first. So very cool stuff, very cool stuff. So that's also on our list of castmates that you'll get to see throughout the show. All right, and we talked about some boating content. Behind me, you'll see our 2007 Sea Ray Sport. This is a 185 Sport. It's an 18.5 foot boat. Not a crazy fast speed boat. When we bought it, it was a low hours Texas boat. My family's had a great time with it, but she's getting old, just like the Trans Am. So I guess that seems to be a theme with me, is I like to collect old things that need repaired, and that's why we're here. I don't know, but she's for the most part, she's in pretty good shape. She has typical some rashy spots or whatever from the previous owner, actually, with some, it looks like maybe some stuff with docks. We've cleaned up some of that. She does need washed and buffed, and we'll probably go through that. The front seat up under this side, we have to repair a seat where the masonite has gotten soft and it started to split through. So that's also probably going to be an earlier video. Just a little foreshadowing of some ideas and content stuff I have. But she just needs some general love. It's an excellent boat. It's a 4.3 liter, Chevy motor, and basically is the core of it. It was done for Mercury, but it runs great. The family's had great fun with it. I can get out and relax and enjoy myself for a little bit. So you'll get to see some of this here as well going forward. So I did say it was a who, what, when, where, how, and why video. We kind of forgot to tell you the where. We are in Southwest Ohio. Our content will not all take place in Southwest Ohio. We're fortunate that we are able to travel and get about a little bit. Drag racing will take us all over for the most part. We're anticipating Michigan to essentially Florida. That's our goal. Will it happen? I guess we'll see as the channel progresses. We do off-road stuff. A lot of what we do, I will say, is east of the Mississippi. However, we have been fortunate enough in the past to do a few things out west in Colorado and in Utah. A smidge in Arizona and a smidge in Nevada. I love it out west. I think it's beautiful. It's just really, by the time you get stuff out there, you need to make it a little longer trip. And again, I work a full-time job, so I don't get to just pick up and pack and leave when I want. I do have to pay my bills. I have to feed my children, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, where is, Southwest Ohio. You'll see lots of Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee content. That really is our core home base for things. We're very blessed that a lot of the things that we like to do are within a few hours of us. And we're also blessed that there are other content creators in the drag race community, off-road community that are close. And they promote and do things at our local tracks that are an hour to an hour and a half away. We can be in Indianapolis to the drag strip there in roughly an hour and a half. We have a local drag strip here that's 20 minutes from our home. There's Killcare that's 45-ish minutes. So drag racing is super easy. Tennessee's 3.5, 4 hour drive to the border. 4.5 hours somewhere there to North Carolina. I have some friends who will dispute that. So we'll say 5 hours, just roundabout. But I think you can make Tennessee in 4 hours. Yeah, so that's the where. All right, and then we kind of moved home to our actual home garage here. Here you can see our 2021 Mustang GT. This was, I think they call it a 300A or 301A. I think it's a 300A car. Started off as a base model GT, and as you can see, we've changed it quite a bit. We'll go into more detail. We'll do a feature video on this car. It's turned out to be a phenomenal car. The Coyote platform is bar none amazing. Please excuse the mess in my garage. She's a work in progress here, as you can tell. That's always home garage stuff, But yeah, the car itself, the Coyote platform, it's a 10-speed 10R80 car. I know there's a ton of people who are like, it's an automatic, but the 10-speed, it gets the job done, and it gets the job done well. So yeah, we'll do a feature on this car here, and then over here you'll see, we mentioned motorcycles. Here's our drag race bike. It's a 2008 Hayabusa that currently has the Mustang's car cover and helmet sitting on it. So it'll be dug out. We've got a Tiger undertail, an extended tail to put on it. I'm a big enough boy that when I launch this thing, my tail will come down and rub that rear tire hugger, that carbon fiber tire hugger. So there'll be some feature video on this thing. It's air shifter. It's a electronic air shifter bike. It's getting set up for the nitrous stuff. We'll go into more detail on that build as well. But that'll be one. And then a lot of our adventure and around town race type stuff. We have a Yamaha MT-10, and then we have a Triumph Tiger 1200. The Tiger 1200 it checks all the boxes. It knocks it out of the park. So, you know, that you'll see quite a bit when I do adventure, long distance stuff, where I take you along to check things out. So, you know, those are my castmates. As far as the cars, for the most part, I wanted you to kind of get a preview of what it is you'll be looking at. If you're a Coyote person, there'll be Coyote content and Ford content. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, there's adventure bikes, there's race bikes, there's drag race bikes. I may do some track day stuff. So yeah, it could be, you know, all kinds of different stuff. All right, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in and watching. We hope you enjoyed the welcome video. Like I said, if you're looking for Mustang, Coyote content, if you're looking for LS content, motorcycles, boating, we're going to try and bring as much to you as we can. We want to keep you entertained. So make sure you like and subscribe, hit those buttons. Make sure you check out the first link in the description for torquepp.com. Again, that's our merch site, and that's really what helps us to be able to keep bringing you videos. Thanks again for watching. Happy New Year if you're watching on New Year. If not, I hope you have a great 2025, and we'll see you. Thanks, guys.